Hey, what's up YouTube? This is a very special video because this is the unboxing of the DJI Mic 2 wireless microphone. This is a newly launched product by DJI and it just launched this month and we have it in the house. I have the single transmitter, single receiver combo. It comes in different combinations. We'll talk about that in a minute. In this video, we'll quickly unbox this. We'll see what we get in the package. We will also try to set it up and maybe also test a little bit and see how the sound quality is. Do a little bit of initial testing, initial impressions kind of a video. So let's get started with that. Now before we jump on with the unboxing, my name is Tanmay Sakpal. If you're new on this channel, I make consumer tech gadget reviews, microphones, smartphones, cameras, gimbals, drones, action cams, pretty much anything and everything that will enhance your content creation process. So if you're a content creator, if you're looking for your next action cam, next smartphone, next microphone, etc., definitely check out this channel, do subscribe and turn on the notifications. And now let's jump on to the unboxing. Okay, so as you can see on the screen, I have the DJI Mic 2 package. And as I said, I have the single transmitter and single receiver combo. Now you can buy this DJI Mic 2 in 3 different variations, 3 different combos. One is where you get the single transmitter only, because you can connect this via Bluetooth with your smartphones as well as your DJI Action 4 and the DJI Pocket 3, which is crazy. And that is one major reason why actually I purchased this one. So that's one combo. The second one is where you get this one, where you get one transmitter and one receiver. And the third one is the biggest combo, where you get 2 transmitters, 1 receiver, and you also get a charging case where you can put all these 3 components inside and it also charges them. So that's really nice. So let's see what we have on the back. So this is where you can see some instructions and see what you get in the box. You get a receiver, you get a transmitter, you get a carrying pouch, a clip magnet, a windscreen protector, a mobile phone adapter. So you get 2 of those. You get a USB-C, you get a lightning one, you get a camera audio cable, you get a splitter charging cable and some documentations. So let's quickly unbox this and see what we have inside. So I'm really excited for this one because I am kind of a DJI fanboy and I already own a couple of DJI products. So I have the DJI Mini 2 drone, I have the DJI Pocket 2 pocket camera, I also have the new Osmo Action 4 action cam, which is over here. And I'm excited for this product, as I said, because this mic directly connects via Bluetooth to the Action 4 as well as to smartphones, so I don't even need a receiver. I could have easily gone with a single transmitter combo as well, which will only provide me with the transmitter unit, but the reason why I got the receiver is because I also now own a Sony mirrorless camera, which is what we are shooting this video on. Okay, so let's see what we have inside. Nice, we get a nice soft pouch. Let's open this. Okay, so we get a nice compact pouch to carry all the components that are there in this package. Let's open this up. Let's see what we have inside. So this is a really nice packaging by DJI. I really love how they package things. Okay, so here we have all the cables on the one side. So this is basically a 3.5mm jack for the microphone and the receiver, basically for the receiver to the camera cable. This is a dual USB splitter cable for charging both the receiver as well as the transmitter in a single cable. So you can see this. So this is gonna go in your charging port, and these 2 splitter cables, one will charge the transmitter, one will charge the receiver. We also have these 2 adapters. This is the USB-C one for Android phones and your latest iPhones, and this is lightning for your old iPhones. And on the left hand side is where we have the actual transmitter microphone as well as the receiver. Okay, so here's the receiver. I mean, just holding it in my hand feels very premium. Some DJI branding over here. We have a scroll wheel which is gonna do a lot of controlling for us. So this is a new upgrade over the DJI Mic 1. In the Mic 1 we had only a touchscreen, so this is a touchscreen panel. In Mic 1 we only had the touchscreen, we did not have the scroll wheel, so it's also a button. You can hear the clicks. On the bottom we have a cold shoe. On the left hand side we have headphone monitoring, so you can monitor the audio live. And you also have the output cable where this aux, this 3.5mm jack will go, and the other end will actually go into your camera that is your DSLR or your mirrorless system or any camera that accepts a 3.5mm input for audio, external audio. For your smartphones, we have this pin connector. So this is where your USB connector will go. So it will go like this, okay? And now this USB-C connector will directly attach to your smartphone. So if you have a smartphone kind of like this one, I simply have to directly plug it, and now my smartphone will have external audio. So this is how it will connect to your smartphone. We will do all these testings in the full review. This is just an unboxing and initial setup experience. So we'll turn it on in a minute, but let's first go through the transmitter. So on the left hand side we have the power button, or on the right hand side actually. On the left hand side we saw these inputs and outputs. Bottom we have the cold shoe. On the back we have this attachment for either your smartphone, and you also have a USB-C for charging this unit, that is this receiver unit, right? And these pins are basically when you have the charging case. Right now, since I did not buy the 2 transmitter 1 receiver combo, I don't have that, so it would directly go into that charging case and start charging up, but that's okay. This is the receiver. Let's see the actual transmitter mic, which is kinda a very beautifully designed mic. So you can see they've adopted a see-through design philosophy where you can see the internal components. So you can see the internal microchips and of course the white DJI branding. So this is how the microphone would look like. It is a little bit bulky and quite large, to be honest. I mean, when you attach it on your collar, it's definitely gonna show up. So on the top you have the actual capsule unit. So this is where the microphone is, and you also have a 3.5mm jack in case you want to attach a lavalier microphone. You can attach it over here. On the bottom we simply have those pins which will charge up this transmitter in case you have the charging case. On the left hand side you have USB-C for charging. You have a LED indicator. Below the USB charging you have the recording button. So if you click this, internal recording will start. This also has internal recording. We'll talk about the specs in a minute. On the right again you have another indicator. You have the link button and you have the power on off button. On the back you have this clip. So this clip will clip on to your collar or to your backpack or anywhere, and you also get these magnet. So you can see this is a magnet. It's a very strong magnet. This is the magnet, and if I put it on it, it will be a very snug fit. You can see it's not going anywhere. And yeah, this is the overall design of the mic transmitter. Pretty cool. Definitely love the design. We'll turn these things on and see how it goes. So this is the first time I'm starting up. You can see it's asking me for language. I'll select English, hit next. It is asking for date. It's 2024, 31st of Jan. Okay, so that's the initial setup for the receiver. Now let's turn on the transmitter. Hopefully it should directly get connected, and there you go. You can see the connection is there. You can see the audio waveform. It started off and immediately it has linked. This green LED means that it is directly linked. It also has a haptic feedback, so it kind of vibrated on me and it directly connected to the receiver. And you also have internal recording. So let's quickly do a short internal audio recording test. I'll just click this button and now you can see a red LED indicator has turned on and it has started recording. So let me hold this near my mouth and I'll give you a quick audio example. So now the audio that you're listening to is coming from the DJI Mic 2, and this is the internal recording. So I'm just holding this mic close up to my face so that I get clean audio. And this is what you can expect right out of the box. I have not done anything. I just started recording, and just to test it out how the audio quality is. We will of course do a more in-depth audio comparison, audio testing, outdoors, indoors, and we'll also test the range, etc. It's a wireless mic, so obviously we'll do all sorts of tests. We'll test it with the action cam, we'll test it with smartphone, we'll test it with a DSLR and mirrorless camera, all sorts of tests, but that will be for the full review. This is just the initial testing. And yeah, let me know how the initial audio sound is. If you're listening on a earphone, you'll get a better understanding. So now let me switch back to my default audio recording device, that is the Rode Shotgun mic. So how was the audio, guys? I hope you got a quick glimpse of the audio quality. And just to run through the different specifications, this mic has the very famous 32-bit internal float recording. So this is one fancy feature. I'll explain what 32-bit is. You can probably see a little bit of information, infographics on the screen. But basically it means that all your lower frequencies, all your low amplitude sound as well as high amplitude sounds are not gonna clip, and you can recover those. So if you are talking very loudly, you can bring down that amplitude and still not clip the voice or clip the audio. and if you're whispering or talking very slowly, you can also raise that amplitude and still get good quality without the hiss or without the noise. This was my very basic attempt at what 32-bit float is, but for the layman this is more than enough. You guys can Google what 32-bit float is. Most of us are not gonna be really using or are not gonna be benefited by this kind of property, but it's great to have this feature. The next thing is this has internal recording. I think it has 8 GB, so around 15 hours of internal recording. Another thing it has is that it has seamless connectivity with pretty much all devices like smartphones which have Bluetooth. It can be connected to your DJI Action 4 and DJI Pocket 3 via Bluetooth directly, so you don't even need this receiver. All you need is this transmitter and you can connect it wirelessly. The next thing is you can connect it to your DSLRs or mirrorless cameras via this receiver. So in terms of connectivity, you're covered with all sorts of devices. All you need is a 3.5mm jack on your mirrorless camera or your DSLR, or you need Bluetooth connectivity between smartphones and action cam. So that's a really nice feature, that this is a very versatile mic. It also boasts around 250 meters of wireless connectivity, which is insane because 250 meters is a huge distance. In practical usage, you're not gonna go that kind of distance, or you're not gonna go far away from your camera. At least 250 meters is a lot, and of course 250 meters is line of sight, meaning that this microphone, that is this wireless transmitter, and this receiver need to be in line of sight. There shouldn't be any obstacle in between. If there are many obstacles, which in practical scenarios there will be, then 250 meters is not going to be the maximum range. You're going to get around 100, 150 or maybe 200 meters. We'll try to test that, although it doesn't make sense to test that high or that far away distance, but we'll still do a practical test in the full review. Lastly, it also has a new intelligent noise cancellation system, where once you toggle this intelligent noise cancellation, it will cancel out all the background noise and only focus on your vocals, and it works pretty nicely. I've seen a lot of reviews. We will also do a test on that. Right now I'm inside my home in kind of like a studio scenario, so there's not a lot of noise, so testing that is a little bit difficult. We'll go outdoors and we'll do this test in practical scenario. And yeah, these were some real new features: 32-bit float, 250 meters of range, seamless connectivity between multiple devices, intelligent noise cancellation, and a new design with a better battery life. Oh, I also forgot to show, there is a wind muff which reduces the wind noise if you're outdoors and if there is a lot of wind. So this is a new design. So this is a dead cat, you can see, or a wind protector, and it basically has the shape of a 3.5mm jack, if you can see, and it simply just goes into the 3.5mm jack of the transmitter. So all you have to do is just place it and you hear a pop and it's on the transmitter now, and you can avoid a lot of wind noise. Pretty cool, right? This is a nice design. And yeah, this was the initial unboxing experience as well as the things you get in the box. As I said, this is a single transmitter, single receiver combo. If you get the 2 transmitter and single receiver combo, you will also get a charging case inside which all these things will fit in, and it will also get charged. So that's the only difference. You get one extra transmitter, which is useful when you are doing an interview kind of session where you have one more person in the video, or you're going outdoors with a friend of yours and you also want to record audio of that friend. Basically, if you want to record your voice as well as someone else's, you need 2 transmitters, and that is the only situation where you would want to go with that combo. Other than that, a single transmitter is more than enough. If you are a solo content creator, I would highly recommend to go ahead with this. Apart from this combo, you also have a single transmitter combo where you only get this and not this one. This is only making sense if you are exclusively vlogging on Action 4, that is DJI Action 4, or the latest DJI Pocket 3, or on a smartphone. Okay, if you are gonna create content on these 3 devices exclusively and you don't own a DSLR or a mirrorless camera which has a 3.5mm microphone input, only then I would recommend you to go with this single transmitter combo, which would be more cheaper and more affordable than this transmitter receiver combo. Okay, if you have a mirrorless camera which has microphone input jack, then you need this receiver, because this receiver will have an output, and then this other 3.5mm jack will go in the input of your DSLR or mirrorless camera, and only then you will get external audio from this transmitter, and this will be the receiver. Okay, so if you have any other video recording devices other than a smartphone or a action cam, that is the Osmo Action 4 specifically, it doesn't work with Action 3 yet, it doesn't work with older action cams, and it doesn't work with DJI Pocket 2 as well. If you have the latest DJI Action 4 or DJI Pocket 3, only then this transmitter will directly connect with this device via Bluetooth. You don't need a receiver in between, and only then it makes sense to buy just this single transmitter unit. Okay, alright, so this was the initial unboxing and setup overview. As I said, we will do a lot more testing with this mic, and those videos will be coming up very soon. So definitely subscribe if you are new on this channel, and if you are looking for a proper wireless mic, a premium wireless mic, and you want to know more about this. So far I'm feeling great about this product. Hopefully the audio quality and the usability is also going to be as easy and as premium as the initial unboxing experience. Alright, this is Tanmay Sakpal signing off. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one. Peace.